Hello, this is Elly, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenogears! Everybody move! Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the big ship, the Hecht that they're talking about. It's like, wait, what ship? Oh, the big one that's pointed right at the nuclear reactor? Yeah, we might want to take that out. For boss time! You know, even if they do succeed in whatever they do, wouldn't that produce, or wouldn't that kill them too? Or the ones attacking? But alright, yeah, this time Team Rocket actually has some upgrades to their gear. I'm not really worried about the armor loss. And these guys don't have so much HP that I would want to use booster against them. So I'm just going to go up to attack level 2 and then use my double square death blow. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, most of these guys have like 15 to 1800 HP. I might be able to get this guy with just a attack level 1 death blow at this point. But yeah, this guy does have quite a bit of defense, so that's a bit of a concern. Yeah, I always found Aegis Knight to be the most difficult of them just because, well, it has a lot of defense. What did you expect from something named Aegis? But alright, easy enough. But yeah, I wouldn't bother using booster because the fights aren't going to last remotely long enough for it to be worthwhile. I mean, you could, but even though we got a bit of a boss gauntlet here, I wouldn't worry about conserving fuel because you'll get an HP and fuel refill before the big boss again. Yeah, I mean, if these fights were going on for like 5 or 6 rounds, then I might use booster. I mean, there is actually one fight that does take a bit longer. I'll use booster for that one. But for these little fights, one-on-one, nah, I wouldn't worry about it. And this guy I'll probably be able to take out with another death blow. Yeah, look at that evasion there. Yeah, evasion is just huge on Gears, that evasion ring. By the way, as far as the response stat goes, what that contributes to your evasion is only half of your response stat, not the whole thing, like your accuracy takes from it. And that's one of the reasons why I have the MagneticCoat and Old Circuit equipped on Faye there, because, like, the Aegis Knight there has 35% evasion, so having those response circuits on Faye really helps out with my accuracy there. Yeah, go over here where you'll still be doomed. I don't think you spelled Vera right. Whatever. I know what you meant. Well, yeah, that would be the general idea. Well, the only place home exists is in your head. Yeah, like murder. Well, yeah, that is true. I mean, look at your speed stat. Or even your gear's speed stat. Yeah, Stier is a pretty slow gear, as you might have noticed when I was fighting it, and just running circles around it, quite literally. But alright, continuing with the boss gauntlet here. Let's see, this one. Let's see, Claw Knight. He does actually have some pretty good evasion if you didn't have, like, MagneticCoat equipped on Faye there. But since I do, yeah, that helps out a lot. Eventually, I will get more of them. Yeah, the nice thing about Evasion, or one of the nice things about Evasion on Gears, is not just the response circuits that you can equip, but it already stacks with your personal Evasion. So you could, like, double up on Evasion accessories, and yeah, it can get pretty obscene with being able to dodge almost anything that comes your way. Oh, another beam coat. I don't think I'll use it, but it's there. And I've already got a beam coat equipped anyway, because, let's see. I think the next one we've got beam attacks to deal with. Ah, hey, Rico! How did you even get your gear that quickly? And never mind. Well, okay. Well, yeah, that's one way to look at it. For boss time! Now this time, we've got two gears to deal with. But yeah, I do want to use my booster for this one because, well, we got two of them to deal with. And these guys are one of the reasons why I have the beam coats equipped on Faye and Rico there. Or, well, they're gears, but you know what I mean. Let's see, let's take out the lower one there first. Let's see, these guys got 1800 HP apiece, so yeah, they're a bit tougher than the previous ones. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's just use our regular attacks against the first one, and then we'll use death blows on the other guy there. Let's see, yeah, I think I can have... Yeah, I'm gonna hit the other one if I can. Okay, the one up above with my death blow there, because I've almost killed the one on the bottom there. Not to mention, if I recall correctly, I think once you kill one of them, they start using... The other one starts using a more powerful beam attack, I think. Something like that. But regardless, we got these guys anyway. Probably won't even need another death blow to finish those guys off. Now, if you don't have a beam coat equipped on Rico, don't worry about it. It's not extraordinarily important. It's just slightly more optimal. And these guys are also why, or well, part of the reason why I equipped the old circuits there on Stier there, so that way he could have enough accuracy to guarantee his accuracy against them, even with fierce attacks. Although these guys don't have that much evasion. They got, like, I think 5% evasion or something. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have many death blows for Rico yet, but this will change eventually. Sounds like a plan. Uh-oh. Not again. Yeah, I'll just cheer for you from the sidelines. Well, Stier is a pretty tough gear. It does have a lot of HP and a pretty good weight capacity, too. But it's just so slow. Like Rico is. Most gears usually have about the same speed as their driver, or yeah, their driver, or operator, I guess. Sometimes it's not the case. Every now and then there's a character who has relatively low speed, but their gear is much faster. I think Elly is one of them. Well, you're enabling genocide. That doesn't exactly sound like the best plan to me. Ow! Quit it. Well, yeah, they're gonna kill everybody. You want me to kick your ass again? Well, then... yeah, I've been kind of in prison this whole time. One of the most competent prisons I've actually seen in a JRPG. They didn't just break out of the place in one day. Well, okay, how about we put it this way? If you don't let me stop that big missile or ship or whatever, I'm gonna take you down too. No, I can't understand this mass murder sort of thing. I don't know. Call me crazy, but it's kind of hard to overlook that. Yeah, the Yggdrasil went down. Well, I kind of don't want to die. That sounds like a pretty good reason to fight. Evidently. Well, you're enabling it. Or I'll just take you with me. Or we could just bump and grind. Either or. I mean, we got the gears already. Let's see, I think after that last fight, the boss fight and all that, we get an HP and fuel refill. At least if I recall correctly. What's with the graphics getting all hazy like that or something? What do you mean? Evidently it does to her. What are you doing, Faye? Ah. You trying to give her a high five or something? I would imagine not. Besides, the place you belong to really sucks. I mean, you're surrounded by assholes. Or just to satisfy your bloodlust, that works too. Well, yeah, I kind of gotta get back on the job. How hard could she possibly be? Answer, not very. I'm a JRPG protagonist. I have to fight impossible battles. But this battle isn't impossible. It's just very difficult. That should be a walk in the park for you, Faye. Well, if you're not gonna help me, I kind of gotta get back on the scene. No? Okay, we'll just leave you behind then. Well, if you want to save, you could. But, yeah, I don't think we need to. For boss time against the Hecht itself. And I think we got Rico back here. Or at least he went on ahead without me. Hopefully he's still holding up okay. I don't know how we get an HP and fuel refill, but we do. Maybe Faye just made a pit stop at the gas station before coming back up here. I don't know how you explain Rico. Well, yeah, that was the general idea. Oh. What do you mean? Oh, you mean Dominia. Oh, okay. Oh, is that like a cruise missile or something? Isn't that one and the same thing? You insolent fools! Okay, so, first things first, this fight is going to take a little while. Yeah, we did get an HP and fuel refill. Okay, good. But yeah, they got some beam attacks, but nothing I'm really concerned about, especially if you've got beam codes. Now the Hecht, well, yeah, it doesn't really have a whole lot of... It has no evasion, or at least maybe like 1% or something, but yeah, I'm not really worried about that. So yeah, just go nuts with your fierce attacks there. Now you notice every time we attack the Hecht, we trigger a counterattack, but it's a negligible amount of damage. Especially if you got those beam codes equipped. And there's really no way around that counter anyway. So yeah, just build up your death blows and go nuts. Okay, now here, let's see, we got the super air rod there. You don't have to take it down if you don't want to. It'll eventually fire whatever it's got. But if you take it out quickly enough, you can stop it. But if it does get its big attack off, don't worry about it. It's not going to be that much damage. But I prefer to take it out just to not have to worry about it. Also, while the super air rod is out, I don't think Dominia can counterattack during that or something like that. But regardless, I'm not worried about it either way. It just takes a little longer. It's also a good way to build up your death blows, too. Taking out that super air rod. Or to build up your attack levels, that is. To use your death blows. So that way you don't have to worry about that. But otherwise, yeah, the super air rod would have a pretty powerful attack, but nothing we couldn't handle. Same thing with Rico there, as far as his equipment and upgrades. If you did not set that up in advance, don't worry about it. He'll be able to get by for what few mandatory fights we have with him. Fortunately, there aren't a lot of mandatory fights with him, so he is one of the few characters that I'm probably going to use as little as possible, usually. Not always, but usually. If I can use someone faster, I will do that. Yeah, speed is everything in this game. Well, almost everything. Ether is pretty good too, eventually. Heck, we're like a third through the game and we don't have a really good Ether user yet. I mean, we had Elly for like that one dungeon, but that was it. And like Faye's guided shot isn't useful anymore, really. But it would be nice to have some, like, elemental attacks and stuff like that again. But I guess Elly's gonna just sit this one out, huh? Ow! Quit it. Are you gonna bring out that super air rod again anytime soon? By the way, the Hecht there has 7,500 HP, so it does take a while to take it down. One of the reasons that it's worthwhile to use your booster there. What is that thing on your back there anyway? Is that like a cannon or a jetpack or something? I'm referring to Stier, that is. Maybe it's like a jackhammer or something. I don't know. Or it's probably a fuel tank or something, is my guess. But, uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go after the super air rod again. I don't think that changes like what drops you get, like the one fight we had before. Let's see, the Super Air Rod has 2,500 HP every time it gets re-summoned there. But I'm not extraordinarily worried about that. Haha! Maybe I should have left that out to show the big attack it can do. Oh well. Probably not going to get another opportunity, but I think it's just like a big beam attack and that's it. So yeah, that is one thing I like about gear combat, is that elemental accessories to help protect your gears are actually pretty good. Not so much on foot. There are some accessories you can equip on foot for like the basic 4 elements, like fire, ice, earth, and wind, and all that. And I think those actually carry over to gears, but I never really worry about that in gear battles. Usually in gear battles, the elements I care about are like beams, or gel, or seal, things like that. What was the other one? Oh yeah, there's a sonic element or something like that. So it's always a good idea to try and equip stuff like that that protects you against elements, rather than like the HP 30, whatever that one was that I got in the previous episode. But yeah, basically, my philosophy in gear combat is you're better off equipping like some elemental resistance equipment than to waste time actually healing with like the HP 30 and stuff. But alright, we get a single drop from the hex there. I thought I heard there was like a way you could get like another drive from this boss fight. Like I found it on a list of like the drops all the enemies and bosses have, but I couldn't get that from the hex like ever. You know, if you're trying to change the course of the hex, wouldn't it be better to push it to the side instead of like fighting force with direct force like that? I don't know. Call me crazy, but I think that would be a good idea to direct the missile that way. Well, you better hurry up and make your mind, Elly, or you're gonna get caught in the blast. There might be missiles on the way! Well, no, there actually is a missile on the way. Maybe she wants to prioritize the hot dog vendor. Now that's another game, viewers. For a second there, I thought he said there's too much ass. Well, yeah, that would be true. Hey! Sounds like a plan. Maybe Faye is trying to redirect the hex. He kind of seems like he's on the side there. But whatever works for you guys. That is one really big missile you got there. Holy cow. But at least we took down Dominia. And we'll never see her again. Better than the nuclear reactor. You keep on using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means, Rico. Okay, that is like a jetpack on Stier there. Say but again. You don't have a whole lot of mass there, Elly. I don't think that's gonna work out too well for you. Well, isn't that what we already did? I like how it looks like Weltall is screaming there. Uh-oh. Game? Why is it playing that music all of a sudden? Probably not important or symbolic in any way. Well, that didn't work out too well for you, did it? Shouldn't you, like, eject or something? These things do have an ejector seat, right? You didn't just, like, permanently strap yourself in so that if there's an emergency or something, you just can't get out. Yeah, we're redirecting the missile, but don't worry, your homes will be okay. But you should still be, like, flying around and stuff. What was that? I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw, like, a silhouette or something. They might be okay. Well, is that what that thing was that we saw earlier? What's going on? It had, like, wings and everything or something. Evidently. Oh, hey. Oh, there's a gear I've never seen before. I wonder why he or she saved her. It's probably not important. I wouldn't worry about that. Remember that for later, viewers. Like, way later in the game. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Well, she's alive, I would think. So are you gonna pick her up or what? Well, she worked out, or it worked out okay. Well, Gear's out of commission, but at least she's alive herself. So what do we do now? Are they just gonna just let us keep the gear? I don't know. Never saw that person before in my life. But I guess we're okay. I wonder what would have happened here if we never went into this house. This is the doctor's house that we were in before. Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. Hammers are our only hope, huh? I don't think that would be that good of an idea to rely on him that much, but... Hey, how's it going? Oh, good, good. So, do we just, like, walk out the front door? Oh yeah, I saw a model of it or something earlier. Couldn't we just, like, leave the city and be done with it? Well, no, because if you try to go back towards Ave territory, the front lines will block you, so you won't be able to get through. Whoa! Holy cow! So why didn't they deploy it when, you know, the entire capital was under assault? Oh, okay, so it's pretty far away, huh? Why would you put, like, a huge airship underground like that? That doesn't exactly sound like the best plan. I mean, wouldn't you want to be able to deploy it? Whoa. Holy cow. Hey, alright. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, basically we just leave the capital, and there's the... What is it? The facility is all the way up there. Couldn't we, I don't know, steal a helicopter or something much smaller? I mean, I would think their massive airship, the new prototype and all that, I would think that they would make it pretty difficult to get access to. But I suppose we can, well, do what we can. But can we actually infiltrate the place with the Goliath? Find out next time on Let's Play Xenogears. This is HG Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.